What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. It is a complete bloodbath out there. The cryptocurrency market is really bleeding. Having said that, I do believe this is largely driven by news and, of course, liquidity cycle to go with that. I think the cycle could, again, I'm going to have my confirmation bias. It could run well into 2026, 2027. Having said that, you want to know what's happening right now. And in order to do that, we look at the total crypto market cap over here, just above $3.4 trillion. Interestingly, the total 2 itself is due for a breakout at some point. Having said that, Bitcoin dominance is resurging. I'm noticing a particular pattern that is occurring with what's going on right now compared to what's happened previously. So, you know, you could see the sharper drop here, right? We may be doing something like this, and I'm definitely sure it is more about this pattern than it is anything else with the total 3. So in terms of the real-time crypto valuations, if you're looking at a particular coin right now, this is what I'm actually seeing. So I'm going to show you a chart here. We have the Russell picking up. So time for an imminent breakout of the Russell 2000 on the weekly chart. This is the 2-day. Let's have a look at the weekly. We're still falling here on the RSI, but this is an indicator from the stock market where we could absolutely explode once we maybe tap this trend line and retest this again. You can see here 2021, we've topped here. 2025, we kind of broke out, but not really significantly compared to the previous breakouts, right? Which you could clearly see, you could clearly see here, this trend over here. And of course, we have been kind of trending on the Russell 2000, but this is your definite confirmation of a bull cycle. And that is something I'm watching very closely. The main enemy right now, as you probably know, is in these macro charts, there's something called the Bitcoin dominance chart. And Bitcoin dominance chart right here on the weekly, it is extremely overbought territory. So you can see here, RSI about to cross, and then this pattern happens all the time. I haven't even touched this chart for weeks because I know 60%, again, up to 63% here is all possibilities, but really there's 62%, 62% areas of very big interest to me. And if you look at this on the weekly, it means we are about to see Bitcoin dominance do something like this. Again, previous cycles, what you have is Bitcoin dominance breaking massively to the downside. So this could be, of course, from here, and I think this, I can even stick my neck out and say Bitcoin dominance falling from around here is going to be our main ignition. Okay. So at the moment, it's a very good time to look at these total crypto market cap charts that I'm showing you. And it's really good time to actually just sit and wait for your bags. If you get something quality, DCA into it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even pressure myself in this market. One thing I would do is I would not really sell anything here, because again, that window of opportunity is really not there. But most cryptocurrencies are in their bear market phase, and hopefully the bottom is in. Now, if you look at Bitensor Tau over here, I did say this is actually the other day, I did say this is one of the most strongest charts available. But you could see the breakout here, guys. This trend is very important. What did the price do? The price has tested this trend, right? But the RSI is flattened out. In my opinion, Tau is going to enter a period where the RSI literally just reverses there, and I'll leave that drawing there, because you break out, you retest, and then you go absolutely bananas. I do believe Tau's next target could be above $500. Watch out for that, because $500 is just only the beginning, where Tau continues to run from there. Okay. Another one that I'll be looking at, especially if you trade out there, is Chainlink. Chainlink at $15. Chainlink still coming down. Now, could we possibly fill these wicks? I don't think so. These are bear market. I don't think $7 is on the agenda. But in relation to the bull cycle anyway, and where we need to go, it's very, very clear for me that the cycle just got longer. Now, the reason why I haven't totally committed into my confirmation bias is because I'm seeing till 31st of December for Bitcoin, but pretty much for everything else, this is it. Ethereum, interestingly, bounced off from the 618% here. Could see beautiful, beautiful retracement. But if we do come back, we will test this level around the $3,200 mark. Okay. Sui at $2, of course, again, facing massive pressure on the 2-day, still falling and testing a key level above $2, but it will break down below $2 again. That will be a good opportunity to set your long, short, whatever you want to do. One thing that's also going to explode, I think, in the next phase of the market is this coin by the name of Aptos. Again, if you trade out there, Aptos can be a very good trade for you, especially just like Neo Protocol, not for spot, but for leverage. Say is the same. You've got Say here. These are the lows for Say. I mean, could we see this price of 12, 14 cents one more time? Absolutely. It is really, really possible. So you could actually see every chart that we look at is screaming bottom. What you do from here is totally up to you. I've been your host. The market is looking shaky. Fundamentals are very strong. End of the US government shutdown, and time to maybe just wait for a longer cycle, because this is the period where we last entered a massive basically fear and greed situation. Okay, so do we continue this into the new year? That could be a possibility, but so far we've had several days or weeks where the market has been in extreme fear. Okay, guys, God bless you. Have a lovely morning, and I'll see you next time.